Hey everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about a cool new feature that I found inside of Procore. If you've ever wanted to take a vacation for a week and you're using Procore Workflows 2.0, you'll know it's difficult to switch yourself out as a responsible party. Each time you got to update it individually. Pain in the bottom. So, new feature just came out. I'm going to show you what you do, what it looks like now, and then maybe what it looks like with this new feature. So let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so I went ahead and opened up a workflow. In the current workflow, there's kind of two ways to just make updates and changes. If I wanted to put someone else out here, I have to hit manage assignee and then add that assignee. And then we'll put like Benson Boone in there, right? And then say that it's a new employee vacation. Or actually there is a vacation drop down, right? On extended leave or vacation or whatever the reason. And then you submit it. That's done per workflow per instance. Another workaround that I've given to some people is if you see this PM in here, what I like to do is go in the overall project management, go back to your project home, and then go to your team here. Oh, here. Edit the team. And go to project manager, add Benson Boone in there, and then that will save it. Now if I go back here and refresh, and let's do a quick restart of the workflow. I think I saved that change. Now Benson Boone's in there. So that's a quick way to get someone changed, but it only really works on new times you start the workflow. As you saw there, it's not going to update an active workflow. Now, what's super cool is there's a new feature out there. So if we go to the company home page and we select on workflows, there is a new Replace Assignees right there. So let's check that out. So you have a log here of what you've replaced. You can do it temporarily or permanently. I don't know where this ever was. Like I didn't see it announced. Maybe I just missed it, but you can learn more. But we're going to go ahead and replace assignees. So we're going to do temporary or permanent. Let's just do a temporary. We'll have to look through the one. So I'm going to say Ralph Kreider. I got to fix that. I think it's this one. We'll see. And then we're going to do Benson Boone. I'm going to do the replacement start. So if you're going on vacation tomorrow and you get back, and let's do today, and you get back tomorrow or next Monday, but we'll do it there. Vacation. And then here, you can apply changes to the project role configuration, yes, and also the role manager. So this is important. Like if you have someone else that's the workflow manager, they can go ahead and do that. Then you got selected projects, selected tools. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and edit this, uncheck all these projects, and we're just going to check that 1975 project. Training Academy. Save that change. And then I'm just going to edit the tools here. So it looks like you don't have to do everything, but we're just going to say on commitments. Let's just search the tool. Oh, it's probably subcontracts. Subcontract. Save that change. So I only want to change it there. I want to do it temporarily. I want to start today. I want to end it tomorrow. And imagine it will switch it back here. Let's go here, look right there. Go ahead and submit it. See what happens. Oh, we're going to hit no for that. Submit. Reason I'm doing that is because like I think they're a subcontractor and they can't be assigned to anything. So this is active. Now if I refresh, oh, it updated it already. Temporary, change made by me, vacation. That is super awesome. So let's see if I go back in here, edit, stop replacement. stopped going back to me. So that's back in my ball and court. I can't edit it. It keeps it there. I'd love to archive it, but that's fine. I probably can filter it out. Filter by type, permanent or temporary, by assignee, by status. Stopped. You can filter that out. I probably can choose multiple of those. So I could choose just active ones. Replacement assignee, modified by, start and end. Let's do a permanent replacement. See what happens there. So permanent replacement. This is if someone leaves the company. So Ralph, it's the first Ralph. And we'll do that Benson Boone. New PM. So maybe you have a new PM for the project or something like that. Project role. Well, let's try workflow manager, see what happens. If that actually works, select the project. We're just going to uncheck everything and then do training. All tools. Uncheck that. Subcontract. By the way, Procore commitment invoice, please. It's only one tool. It's not subcontract invoice. Let's go ahead and hit submit and see what happens. So we submitted that change. Refresh this. Oh, it's still in my ball and court. Temporary stopped. Oh, what did I do? Errors. It's probably because no manager permission. Yep, that's what I thought. So can we edit this? No. So it didn't do any of it. That's fine. I completed it. So let's create another one real quick. Permanent replacement. Reason, vacate, no longer PM. So we're going to apply to a project role. Oh, and if it's no, you can just do it either way. So like that's important there to know. Like, hey, if you're using project roles, that works. It's also going to probably find the person. So let's do it this way. And I'll show you that. Let's uncheck here, training. Save changes, all tools. Let's just do. Okay. Submit. Oh, no for that. Submit. Procore, be great if they like made that a little bit more obvious where it pops up, but that's okay. So that's complete. Replacement Benson Boone. Let's look at this. Refresh it. This should be in Benson Boone's ball and court. It's probably not because that's a project role. Okay. So that's the way it works. Just looking at this list. This one did nothing because if you look at the workflow here, this is a Building Better project manager. So you're actually replacing that project manager for that job temporarily. So you got to pick that role that they're assigned and you're replacing them on all of it. So final one, permanent. If I go in here and I go Ralph Kreider, Benson Boone, PM. So if you got a new project role, so we're going to hit yes. This is why you can update all active workflows. No. Project manager, if they have the permission, I would just pick yes there. Training. Oops. Uncheck them all. Save. Edit. Subcontract. Save. So this should change it this time. Submit. complete. So that's in Benson Bones, Ball and Court. Let's look at the directory. Did it update Benson Boone and put him as a project manager everywhere? Yep, so he's project manager in every single step. Okay, that's cool. That works. So it's basically a role replacement. So let me show you this as far as the directory goes and workflows. So I'm going to go here to the commitments, open this up in new tab. This is the way I understand it. And I probably could have communicated this in a lot fewer words, but we're figuring it out together, right? Okay. So if you go into your workflow, and here's my subcontract workflow that I've developed, if it loads, and I configure this. I have a bunch of different roles, bunch of different amounts. If in here, I'm using it by this assignee role from the project directory, that's one thing. If I have it like an item creator, like right here, this is an item creator, and it's automatically determined, or I do a manual assign, like there's some of these older ones that I have that are just manually assigned as like some kind of step that we created. That's the difference between these. So let's go permanent replacement, put it back. So I'm going to do Benson Boone, back to Ralph Kreider. Let's do the first one. Test, or just like back to PM, demotion. So here, yes, if it's a project role. So if you know that this person on this step here is assigned as a project role, so like look here, it's a project role. If it's a custom role, which I don't have any more of these, you can do that. Or if it's a creator, like specific item creator, you want to select no here. So that would update, if I was the item creator on this, it would update me as no. Here it put yes. Workflow manager, if I'm assigned to this workflow manager, I want to update that and pick the new person. But in this case, I am already still that, so I want to say no. We'll do this. We're going to select just this project. And we're going to do all tools. And we're going to just select subcontract. Switch it back. Hit submit. So now that's updating it back. So that's really the difference there. You got to know a little bit about whether you're using roles or you're using role configuration or workflow manager configuration. So work your way through that, and then you'll be able to take it from there. Great new feature, especially if you're going on vacation for a little bit and you don't want to go into every single project. I would do it for especially an extended leave. I know someone that took a trip to Europe and they were going to go on for like 2 days or 2 weeks. So that was great. It was really helpful for them. So yeah, with that, I'll let you go back to the rest of your day. Have a wonderful day. Check this out. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any feedback. Maybe someday I will record a shorter, simpler, faster video for y'all.